Bruh.
Trying to remain not shadow banned, so holding off on music for a second. Just give me a minute, man. We got a dump going on. Weekend dump. That's okay, though. Hold on, alright.
Bruh.
Alright, let's see what I can do here. Okay.
Bruh.
Is that a joint?
Hey, happy Saturday, traders. Hope you're having a good one. I hope you understand, like, you know, the sell-off that's occurred where we were just at the lowest point, I think down like $1,200 maybe. You're getting a bounce anyway. It's really not crazy, man. There's just nothing to be freaking out about. Like, what do you think's gonna happen, man, when you have like how many 4-hour candles in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green candles in a row. You go sideways. And where did you go sideways? You know, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, right? 28. I mean, you had so many hours over a day testing what? You know, that a resistance from December 26, 2017, right? You were at 80 something on the RSI. I mean, on the daily, 85, I believe. Let's go to the daily and just see what happened, you know? Oh my god, you know, it's like not even the horizontal line resistance, is also the upsloping resistance of the channel, right? This interpretation of Bitcoin's trend, right? You hit the top of it and you reverse some, and it happens, man. Like, I think it could have gone up, it could have gone down. I mean, it could have broken out, sure, but it was really tough to say. There just wasn't any help on the oscillators. The only thing we talked about was like you were really overbought, and when you get really overbought on the daily at these levels, you oftentimes become not overbought, right? Over and over and over. It's not just recent history, it's history, I mean, like further back, you know, in 2019, you get to these high levels, you get not overbought, you reset, then you go again, right? Same thing in the multi-year bull run. You get overbought like crazy to get not overbought, to get overbought again to make higher prices, okay? So, again, it's weekend effery. Yeah, we talk about the pumps that could happen. Sure, even dumps can happen, all right? But let it be known that if we're talking about other coins, like some of them, unfortunately, didn't quite get to targets. Some of them did, right? I mean, like, what about Ethereum, man? I mean, it was too perfect. I mean, it's too freaking perfect. Like, you can't even make this up how perfect it was. How well the TA was respected. So, that's like, you know, I wanted to start the stream with that little parabolic line, right? The run we're still in. We were extremely far away from that line itself, you know? So, I mean, there's still room to run. It could go down, you know, to 14,200 before touching that. And it hasn't yet, so it could happen, man. All right? Don't be scared. The only people that should be scared now are the people that bought in at a resistance when the daily was at 85 on the RSI. That is asking to lose money. And it's literally asking. You're just praying to lose money. You don't know it, but maybe if you apply yourself and invest in yourself and learn how to read charts, you won't get in these situations, okay? Just a pullback, man. But yeah, live, you know, 3 hours early. I don't even know. I didn't even know I was going to go live today, because you know, I'm about to miss out on kickoff of the Georgia-Florida game. You know, thanks Bitcoin for giving us price action, but this is me showing up whether we're pumping or dumping, right? I'm gonna try to be here, so just you know, give you what you want. That's maybe a little bit of just clarity on where we are with support resistances, you know. I mean, 14,000 doesn't seem ridiculous. I remember what, you know, look, dude, I mean, 13,800, that high from June 26, 2019 has never been back tested, right? I mean, you just blasted through it like nothing, ran straight to the next resistance. So, I mean, those are all viable ideas. And here's the hilarious thing. I mean, like, if you care about the 4 hour at all, if you ever start pivoting with a low that is higher than 13,340, you will be making massive amounts of hidden bullish divergence and pending price action continuation to the upside. That's exactly what you want, man. So this is perfect. This is perfect. So you're saying, like, again, this could just keep selling off, keep building, of course, and who knows when it would land. But I'm just telling you what to keep your eye on, right, in the coming days. If we ever start getting Japanese candlestick reversals, that right there, that is really good stuff. If we ever start catching bids making higher lows than 13,340, you're gonna make hidden bullish divergence. It would be undeniable. Okay, so just it's not there yet. It's just still building. We could go much lower. We could crash through 13,370, and then there would be no chance. It wouldn't be hidden bullish divergence, but it's just something to keep your eye on. That's why you watch the stream, right? This is like the weather channel, but for charts, for Bitcoin and other assets that you want to see. Okay. Are we cool? So that's Bitcoin. Nope, no big deal. I mean, completely normal. All right, so Ethereum. I mean, the Jesus, dude. The Jesus. Look how it's outperforming Bitcoin right now, where Bitcoin's down 6.2%. Ethereum's only down 4.3%. I mean, what did it do, Chet? Can someone tell me what Ethereum did? Can someone tell me what Ethereum did? Short's getting liquidated already. What? Yeah, now Bitcoin has just bounced 14,650 plus. It's actually in the green on the new 4-hour candle. Just remember, the conditions are extremely bullish. You're still in a parabolic run, so you know who owns the market. You know what the bots are doing. The bots are going the way the market's going. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get sell-offs and stuff, but that's right. We hit the top of the channel, and then what? Yeah, we reversed at the top of the channel, and then what do? We've hit the heart line of the channel that's been regarded as support, resistance before, an up thrust here, and even a back test before hitting the bottom right here, October 28th, and now you broke through it, and now you're back testing the heart line as support for now. And really, I mean, what happened actually, man? For patrons and people who watch the stream, what really happened? We hit the third target, $464. Then the channel, you want a couple dollars higher, and then boom. I mean, that's like, how can you like not believe in technical analysis, right? I mean, when it's doing stuff like it, it's like, okay, 100% measured move of ascending triangle finally hit, right? Third target, and you reversed there. I don't know, man. I'm trying to teach this stuff every day. I'm trying to help you invest in yourself so you can do this stuff on your own. You don't need me. You're self-sufficient. That's what it's about, man. Okay? So very, very good stuff. Very natural stuff in these assets. Hey, man, what about XRP? It dumped. You know, it dumped like all the rest, man. That's understandable, dude. It was going for it, man. It was going to be a contender. XRP was going to break out, but that meddling Bitcoin, right? Let's look at the daily on Ethereum real quick, okay? Hey, what's up, Giles, man? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Yeah, if you're out there and you're just at least enjoying the coverage, right, of this dump, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. I don't understand, like, there is no problem here. On the daily on Ethereum, it just hit the top of the channel, pull back, it's nothing. It's not a bearish engulfing candle. The hidden bullish divergence is played out, and no big deal, man, right? Just be a red candle, then we engulf tomorrow or something crazy, dude. What's up, Henry? Right? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. So yeah, I mean, second or third positive momentum wick, you know, like could just keep going. Got a little overbought. There's no, I mean, hard to argue and say there's divergence yet. Nope. I mean, until you start losing that positive momentum, you can't say bearish divergence quite yet. And if it is, it's a bull trend, I think. Yeah, and I mean, what do? We probably from the high to low, hit an 886, right? High to low here, 88% retrace like the Jesus, dude, just perfectly, right? So yeah, you get reversals at 886s, deep retraces, but they normally, especially in conditions like this, where the trend is bullish, you know, you pull back a little bit, and then before you blast through it, and then you run to your higher highs, man. Or just remember, there is far more support below us than there is resistance above us. That is certain. That is undeniable. What's up? Thanks for the sub, dude. So no big deal, man. Whatever. Calm down. It's the weekend, and now you're just going to create yourself a nice little gap to the downside, I think, that would probably be filled. Oh, but let's not talk about the gap fill theory because it favors bulls this time, right? Yeah, that's there. 886. What's up, Dia? Thanks for the sub, dude. Glad to have you. Happy Saturday to you and everyone else. We're just monitoring a pretty mild pullback, but here's the thing, man. People just are continuing to forget that Bitcoin is at such high prices now that you're going to be seeing $1,000 moves far more often than you've seen maybe ever before, okay? The longer we stay at prices this high, the more often we're going to be getting 1,000-point swings, 900-point swings, up, down, up, down. I mean, this asset has already run up $300 to $400 off its lowest point. I mean, so if you can't handle that, man, then just maybe get a little piece of electrical tape and then make it to where you can't see Bitcoin's price, you can only see its percentage change. Okay, that is good enough. And what's a 5 to 6% move in crypto? That's normal, dude. That's like a 1 to 2% move on stock market. So just relax. Bitcoin volatility is up 21%. I was looking at it before stream, and it was doing nothing. It looked like it was kind of dumping. Bitcoin volatility. Wow, it is pumping now. Whoa, this is new. I'm talking, this is in the past, like, I think the buying has created this volatility pump. The buying, not the selling. Because I was looking at this, dude, like 30 minutes ago, and it was this all that there was. I mean, maybe I'm crazy here, but yeah, the BVOL has picked up. It's at its highest level since August 25th. That could keep climbing. One thing we do know about BVOL is if you are, just based on the history of this chart, you're on the...
Is that a joint?
Appreciate you, brother. You're always here when we need guidance. I listen to you every stream. You're a jerk most of the time, but that's what people need. Clinking beer mugs. Appreciate you being here every time something's popping.
Oh, thank you, Anon, for 420.
Mitch, help us low.
What's up, Eddie Bennett? Thanks for the 5. Super chat. There's nothing I can do to help you. I mean, in terms of just, all I can do is just tell you what is real. I mean, what is going on, and it's not a big deal. And if you're looking at BVOL, the same analysis, man. It's like if you're on the lower, if we have a history that goes back to 2017, early, I mean, January 2017, just as the ICO boom was beginning, right? We know based on the chart here that historically, eventually, after hitting the bottom of the channel, you eventually hit the top. So you got to think that the probability is higher that eventually the volatility will increase and we will run up to the top echelon of this crazy range. Okay, so not really too insane, but yeah, this is multi-month highs on Bitcoin volatility on at least this index. Okay. So let's look at Bitcoin dominance, right? That normally has insane, weird scam wicks on days like this, right? It's kind of tame. No big deal. Hey, TA somehow respected here. I mean,
is that a joint?
Hello, buddy. I'm not a trader or anything, but I'm an investor in BTC. I own more than a whole Bitcoin, but I'm not sure if I should sell it and put it into a stable coin for now. What do you think? Are we about to crash, or is it just panic because of Biden?
I don't even know if it has anything to do with Biden. I mean, I think that like the news proclaimed, which that doesn't really matter. The media can say whatever they want. It's about the law, and that will be contested. This will be a while, man, on this. But yeah, and I'm saying like they proclaimed it, and then time went by, and Bitcoin really wasn't doing anything. Maybe y'all could back me up on this. That news came out about all of them proclaiming it with Biden, and then nothing happened, and then maybe like 45 minutes to an hour and a half later, then the move started going down. So I don't even know if we could, maybe is it word travels slow or so? I don't think so with the internet, man. I don't know if it had anything to do with that. Okay, I really don't know. To me, it was like 85 on the daily RSI, butting up against a high on the daily where traders settled up December 26, 2017. You had spent time there. It could have broken it or not. And you had to cool off. You had to cool off on the oscillators. I think this is just normal. And if you saw the beginning of the stream with a parabolic trend line, right? You're still inside of that, man. And if we start getting Japanese candlestick reversals anywhere above $13,400, you will be getting undeniable hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour, which is impending price action continuation to the upside. So no, man, I think that we're just at high prices and people just aren't used to the price swings, even though the percentage swings are almost the same. Okay? So thanks for that, Matthias, man. 420. What's up, Mitch, dude?
Hey, Mitch, my doppelganger from the land down under. Thanks for all your videos, mate. So helpful.
Yeah, dude, thank you, Mitch, for the $5 Australian super chat. Yeah, man, I mean, it's just like, whatever. We got some stuff happening. That's cool, dude. I'm gonna be here, pump or dump, right? So, I mean, not much movement. It's only, that kind of makes sense, too, I guess, on a dump. No, it's not like money's flooding out of Bitcoin going into alts right now. The money's all flooding out of all of them, including Bitcoin right now. So I guess it not moving much is okay. So just got to admire the supply line tested, the gap filled, the reversal, right? Just kind of like Ethereum. TA respected. Hold on, I think I need to update the rolling ticker. Hold on. And thanks for the nearly 1,000 people tuned in on this Saturday. Wow, thank you so much for the 200 likes on the dot. I mean, that's kind of perfect. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. You know, the more likes we get, the more chances are, the higher the chances are we move up in the rankings on the SEO on YouTube. So more people that are looking for, you know, answers or just some sort of guidance on what's happening, they can find us, can find the stream. So, all right, so that's Bitcoin dominance. Let's go to the total market cap real quick. I think I still have that up. Yes. Okay. Very, very close. It got so friggin' close to that resistance of 460, and really not that big a deal, man. Not that crazy. I mean, yeah, it got to 456 billion, and just recently on this previous 4-hour candle, this is the daily, but on the 4-hour candle, just this current, we hit 409 billion, and now here we are at 422 billion. That is a swing, man. That is so much money. You dump and then you rally, and look, $420 billion.
Is that a joint?
That is so important, man. Why? You look left, right here, dude. That's where Trader set it up May 5th, 2018. Right, you're now in that support zone. You gotta hold this. You really want to hold this. Otherwise, you could find yourself back at 389 billion, and that means you'd see Bitcoin and altcoins definitely lower prices. So total market cap hanging on to a critical support back from 2018. Yes, technically bearish engulfing right now, but man, what a bounce so far. It is volatile, man. So what? Maybe we go to Bitcoin futures now and just kind of take a look at what kind of damage assessment we've got. Give me a sec. So we closed the week. Here's Bitcoin futures chat. We closed the week at 15,630. No idea where we're gonna open. No idea. Like this could. What if this rallies, man? I mean, if it closed right now at 14,724, we'd be right here, right around. Well, that's something to think about. The upsloping resistance. Maybe you would back test that as support. That's right where Bitcoin's price is. Now we need to go to the other chart too to see that. But that we would have a pretty substantial gap there. What is this, an abandoned baby, man? Not really, but that's definitely, you know, wow. I mean, you certainly opened higher than you closed from Thursday to Friday. So that definitely on the futures kind of is a evening star reversal candle. And it looks like you're definitely going to get it. You're going to get that reversal. Interesting. Evening star reversal. Almost an, what is it? Evening doji star. Close enough to that too. So let's go to the Coinbase so we can look. That's the other interpretation, you know. Oops. Right here. There. Look at that. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Man, you defiantly got the TA Super Trooper belt. All the best.
Hey, Beeswacker, what's up? Virginia Jesus Peoples, thank you so much for the 10. Good to see y'all. Good hearing from you. Hope y'all are doing well, man. Old man and woman. All right. Well, look at this, Beeswaxers. Holy crap. Right? Our daily on Coinbase. Or look, all we've done is we've gone and for the first time ever, you know, this chart, man, or this structure been in development since May. You know, you finally broke out of it just 2 days ago. And now you're back testing what was once resistance as support. Interesting look there, right?
Am I scared? Not yet. I just love your analysis.
Amar, thanks for the $3.99 super chat. Appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad you enjoy it. Hey, man, thanks for giving me a chance, right? You got to give me a chance. So that's kind of the gist of what's happening right now. We got selling. We had selling at a resistance. Let me show you. Remember, 15,782. If you can break it, you got all this other Fibonacci stuff in there you got to worry about. And then 17.1. You know, 16.2 and 16.6 are there. It's Fibonacci nodes. One's an extension, one's just normal node from all-time highs. But you just look back, man. I mean, this is how support resistance works. This is why it was plotted. I mean, we were covering this pump live on stream, and we finally made it up to this high where traders set it up. One day after Christmas on 2017. We're talking 3 years ago, pretty much. I mean, almost 3 years. That is a long time. So when you hit resistance points, when your RSI is at 83 to 84 on the RSI, I'm not saying we ever expect anything, but that's as close as you can get to expecting some sort of retrace pullback at that level. Okay, nuclear on the RSI. Let's look at the weekly. Why not? Weekly, if you closed tomorrow at this price, you're still making the highest level where traders set it up since the week of January 1st, 2018. Still historical stuff, still multi-year highs. Still completely fine, man. All right. You never quite made it to that 16,175. Right? You never made it to the 1272 fib extension from the June high to the COVID crash low. Never made it there. And that's why we look at the daily. That's why we look at the daily and the weekly, because we know like there's just different resistance points for sure. All right. No big deal, man. Don't be scared. It's weird that we never made the measured move of the right angle descending running formation, which I have on the tether chart. Real quick, we'll look at that. We were close, man. We were very, very close right here. Goodness gracious. I mean, how much closer do you have to get? Yeah, 16,500 on Binance Tether. But what a nice run so far. And there's the other thing. So this is the one bearish argument, okay? It's like the only one. Only one. If you know the significance of Gartley's, well, this is the biggest Gartley of all time, maybe. You know, for Bitcoin anyway. The 786 is the pattern completion zone of the bearish Gartley. So that is just playing devil's advocate. It's there, man. Definitely. But see, here's the beauty of it. The good news is near the PCZ of the bearish Gartley pattern, you don't have confluence. No, there's no well, I guess 1272. You're close to 1272 confluence area. Yeah. But there's no bearish divergence on the weekly oscillators. The monthly is extremely bullish. The 3-month is just as bullish, if not even the most bullish of all time scales. So the good news is like the argument just isn't as strong for this mega structure, because you don't remember your argument strengthens with each variable presented. Okay, if you have a harmonic that's only one or two variables, you got to have everything else line up too. So you didn't even have bearish divergence on the daily, not yet. Yeah, I figure 16.2 would eventually be it, but maybe that's the run we get. We get this attempted rally. Look at that, man. I mean, what is it? We were at 14,400. Yeah, we went almost $500 move up, right? It's still parabolic. Still easily parabolic. Oh man, I mean, targets for a Gartley downside, you don't want to know, man. It would depress you if it actually played out, like, truly. But, man, I don't know. I just don't know. You got to wonder, like, is it going to be a bearish Gartley, or is it just, wow, the fundamentals have taken over? I mean, see, you talk about the Gartley, right? But then it's like, how can you take out of consideration a more significant time scale? This one. Hold on, sorry. This argument, which is the monthly, and you just engulfed bullishly last month. Just 7 days ago, you confirmed the second highest level where traders set it up ever. Okay, so and now where you are, you're above the highest level where traders have ever settled up. So and the target on the monthly is eventually 19,431. Really, I mean. And eventually, like, if this pattern was to play out, this could take 2 years. This could legit take 2 years to play out if it was going to. $64,000 100% measured move in log scale, 524% measured move. So that's like how I was like, how could the bearish Gartley really play out here if we got this 2.5 years consolidation, man? I just don't know about if I'm buying into it, okay? But just know 786 deep retrace, Bitcoin respects T8 could reverse there. All right, so. I mean, your people are throwing out the number $8,000. What? Dude, you realize, like, for the first time in history, just like 5 days ago, Bitcoin had been above $10,000 on the daily for 100+ days. That had never happened before. And just like as soon as it happened, we started blasting off to higher prices. $8,000. You think, like, do you really think, like, with what's happened with PayPal adoption and the Venmo stuff, or not Venmo, but the Square stuff, the multiple central banks discussing negative interest rates for their country for the first time ever, I mean, the money printing, I mean, do you really think that we can get to $8,000 on Bitcoin again, like, anytime soon? I mean, you know, we couldn't even fall to less than $10,000 this summer. We tried. I mean, you know, we had the reaccumulation range at like 9,200, between 9,000 and 11,000 or whatever, but we just kept stair-stepping reaccumulation over and over and over. So so thanks for the 1,114 people tuned in. Appreciate you give me a chance to cover this with you, where really, I mean, hopefully from tuning into the stream you can breathe a little bit easier. You can, you know, have a better grasp on what's happening. It's not a big deal, man. You're only down less than 5% now. Man, you were down $1,100, $1,200. Now you're only down $758. How do you feel now, dude? It's not about price change. It's about the percentage change now, okay? What's up, Jose Martinez? If you're enjoying the coverage at all, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a sub spike. Man, I really appreciate the new subs that have been coming in the past few days. Really, really appreciate it, man. Let's see. Yeah, we're about 50 subscribers away from 34,900.
True internet suffered to pressure.
If you are freaking out right now, then quit buying high and selling low. I'm glad we are getting the retrace out of the way instead of going sideways for 2 months. 10 days coming, again.
Thank you, B Marts, for the 420. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I mean, I just, to me, I'm dumbfounded by the price that it was sitting. I'm like, oh my god, we hit like $16,000. Like, what? Doesn't even seem real, right? I mean, you had 2.5 years to accumulate within a range, and now we've broken out of a triangle, a structure, a neutral structure. You broke out of the upside with the strongest form of confirmation that exists on the most significant time scale. You know, you had all this time, and now it's actually playing out. Now it's getting mass adopted. Fundamentals are at all-time highs on Bitcoin, but if you watch this stream, right, how long have we been saying Bitcoin fundamentals at all-time highs? We were down here, man. We were definitely down here in the 8,000s talking about that, and only a few things have changed, and that's the U.S. dollars continually getting devalued more and more, and mass adoption for Bitcoin. So real Tish. So, all right, let's go to, just real quick, XRP. Got to look at the damage done there. It's kind of crazy, right? Man, trader's market, trader's asset for sure, right? Am I crazy here? Oh my God, right? It's like, it was beautiful, wasn't it? I mean, man, I thought, yeah, I just figured, hey, man, we got a chance. We broke the resistance. He was just another up thrust, dude, right? And that's okay. I mean, this was posted for patrons on the 5th. We're talking 2 days ago. This trade setup was posted. You were pinged. You were warned, right? Entry was then where we were above a critical support. Really, it looked tasty to me, but it was XRP. So it was like, and it's XRP. You can trade anything. They had underperformed, right? But what'd you do? You hit 2 of the 3 targets in 2 days before the pullback. So that means at least 66% plus of the trade setup profits should have been taken, letting the rest ride. And if you want to, one could have moved their stop up to, you know, the entry. So if it sells off and hits that, all right, no big deal. It'd be at the bottom of the range again. So perfect, dude. So Ethereum, XRP, targets hit. It's beautiful, dude. NEO, unfortunately, we haven't, you know, it just kind of time ran out on it. It had a really nice run from entry, but I mean, what are you gonna do when the big boy pulls back? No bearish divergence or anything. You know what the beauty of what's going on right now for NEO? You know, it ran up, hit the 23% retrace from your high to low. Okay, the shallowest retrace, reverse there. But where do I have this? Hold on. Dude, I hate that scaling stuff. So yeah, like a low from August 2018, a low from October 2018, a high from May of 2019. It seems like you've sprung and you're trying to back test that spring right now. As long as you make a higher low, this trade's fine. This trade's really fine. So the entry was literally down here, like at the PCZ, the bullish divergence at an insane congestion area, steel wall support. And patience. Patience is required because Bitcoin was correcting, you know. So, Litecoin damage assessment. Second target hit, chat. Second target achieved. It's taken a while, right? September 23rd was the entry of the trade setup right here. Gotta look at it again, right? We got to. This is like the first time I'm doing the play button. Right? Oh man, remember people were this was when people were at their scaredest moment of the bottom. It was the bottom for the stock market. It was the bottom for crypto. Many cryptos were hitting these deep retraces, but there was seller exhaustion on significant time scales at those levels. There were pattern completions. There was 88% retraces, 70% retraces, 100% retraces across the crypto sphere. And it's like, all right, this is it, man. This is the optimum entry. So there you go. I mean, one target pretty fast, and now finally a second target, A, and then we haven't hit the third target yet. Soon though. Well, you would think in time 68.65, which is, you know, C, the top of the bullish shark pattern. So man, that's great, right? And then what about GBTC? GBT, so it's now at this point you got like number 1, 2, 3, and 4-ish, right? I mean the cryptos. I mean the entry, it was 3 rising valleys or complex inverse head and shoulders. I think we were at a breakout point. We had broken out from the high of July 2018, and that was it, man. You showed the hidden bullish divergence was so nice. The breakout of the downsloping channel you had been in for like over a year. You back tested what was once resistance as support. And you bounced off the 200-day moving average. It was just too many things, too many variables, right? And now, boom, boom, exceeded the first target. October 15th, this is posted. Okay. So, still working on the second and third target. Okay. Gotta give it time, man. Gotta be patient. Yeah, I think this will open pretty, lower, but we'll see what happens this weekend, right? So, GBTC, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP now. Put them in the books as like successful trade setups. That's great, dude. TA being respected in crypto? Are you kidding me? All right. I dig it, man. What's up, fan, dude? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. I don't know, man. What's gonna, it just looks like, this other channel, we did fall through it. Whatever, bounced off that hard line. I don't really even know. this could be interpreted multiple ways. I just really like the parabolic run look. I really like where no matter what happens, you're gonna show hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hour and you're gonna get an attempted rally. Okay, that seems pretty likely to me. I mean, the trend is so bullish right now. Is this the end for Bitcoin? Really high volume, like tons of volume here on the weekend. My God, most volume you've seen since really like September 3rd. Oof, well, that was the bottom. Who was that? Thanks for the sub, dude. Jacob Meyer. Really appreciate the new subs, contributions, likes. Be sure to join for all the new people here, you want to join our Discord so you get notified when I go live, because YouTube will fail you for sure. But also, if you just want to get your feet wet and start learning about technical analysis, the stuff I'm talking about, we have free educational resources tab where you can start learning about, finding out what books to read to dip your toes into this the right way, not to develop really bad, stupid habits. I mean, this is just like anything else. I kind of treat learning like trading and technical analysis like golf, right? You don't want to self-teach yourself this stuff because you would develop such bad habits. And what's worse than just trying to start to learn something, having to unlearn something to start fresh and relearn. Okay, so it's like, right, you go out, you play golf, and you just keep swinging. You do thousands of swings the wrong way, and you just have all these bad habits. And then it's like, man, then you go in, you start taking lessons, and then you got to start unlearning and then relearning again. It's just time wasting. So, yeah, join the Discord, reading the stuff that is in the educational resources tab. Great way, again, to get started. Okay. Welcome. Seeing y'all in here. Joining. General chat was losing it earlier during the sell-off, man. So, are there any new subs in here in the chat? Say something in the chat if you subbed today or in the past 3 days. Have you subbed? Say something, dude. Say 1. Just type 1 if you're a new sub in the past 3 days, 72 hours. Who's that, Scholar? Did you do that? You bought at 15.8 and sold at 14.3? That sounds terrible, dude. Vertgeier, Justice, Stilts, Daltonson, welcome. Christogen, welcome. Welcome, new peoples. Arunas, you're obviously just coming in late because we already talked about that earlier in the stream. So you can rewind to check that out, the bearish-Garley argument. But again, I will take your bearish-Garley argument and then raise you a symmetrical triangle breakout with a break hook and go confirmation on the monthly, right, in long scale. So hidden bullish divergence is already a possibility at any moment now, anytime. That's what's crazy. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to affect stocks at all. Now, one thing I do know is a very real possibility is the S&P 500 reverses on Monday and dumps. Why? We spent a couple days trying to break a supply line and we never did. We closed the week below the symmetrical triangles down sloping resistance. And another thing that leads me to believe that it could reverse, very well could reverse here, is the fact that now you very well could, I mean, the week's closing, market participants who respect the TA, they see what's going on, at least in the 4 hour, where hidden bearish divergence is definitely an argument where you make a high on price, you make a much, or just a lower high on price with much higher levels of positive momentum, Impending price action continuation to the downside at a critical resistance, and the fact that we have multiple gaps to fill and back tests to confirm validities of what was once resistance becomes support. That is a strong argument for why or how we could reverse next week and have a sell-off. And I think it would make all the sense in the world for this stuff to happen, because of course, like it was, a winner was declared by the media, but the media, they have no power. It means nothing. Like literally the proclamation made today by the media means nothing. Okay. What really matters are the legislatures, the electoral votes. But that hasn't happened yet. So, and there is 100% lots of fraud going on out there. I mean, unprecedented amounts of fraud all over the country that has been unveiled. And this is not, you better buckle up. This is not going to be some joke. This is going to be a while, all right? And it's going to go to the Supreme Court, and it could be decided there, okay? So don't just read into just because a once reputable media company or media companies that are not reputable anymore are declaring victory for one side. You can't, you have to look at everything, okay? So that's why I'm saying the stock market could stay within this triangle, because the indecision or the unknown is still unknown. Even after the media says this, it's still unknown. So like we sell off, we back test, and we just continue our neutral pattern. We keep continuing that, all right? Yeah, UGA up 7-0. Looks like they're about to score again. Get wrecked, Florida. %% proof of fraud is literally fake news. That's literally a lie. There's like in one county in Michigan, 7,000 dead people voted, and that's all factual. Like that's all real. Dude, Pennsylvania, same thing. Dead people are voting. Like what? This is what you get. Like when you have mail-in absentee voting. This is exactly what happens. I mean, okay, go ahead and just don't be impartial here. Just, it's a sports team now. I get it. Everyone, one side or the other. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, whatever. It sucks talking about politics. We're talking about how the politics can affect the markets with the neutral pattern. And I'm talking about both things that are going on right now, okay? You don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but it's very real, and there's going to be a legal battle whether you like it or not. Whether you wanted Biden to win or not, there will be a fight on the other side. And I'm saying, because there will be a fight on the other side, we could continue to see sideways price action on the stock market. That's what I'm saying, okay? Oh man, being a streamer that covers financial markets while an election's going on, you can't win, dude. I can't win. There's no winning here, okay? So but I mean, I'm just live on a Saturday because the Bitcoin price dumped. People are asking questions. And yeah, I think that the analysis is good where we have a neutral pattern, because there's uncertainty, and that's exactly what neutral patterns are, uncertainty. So it's pretty cool though. I do like how it did form in the past month or two, right? Do I think it will hit the curve? It could. It very well could, man. But one thing that was real was the daily. This is very, very real here. You forget about the short-term stuff. The longer-term supply line. Well, the old supply lines, for the first time ever, being regarded as demand line.
Do you think the correction is over, or could it be staggered over the next few weeks?
No idea, man. Like, I don't really know. All I know is like, if you don't have an edge on an asset at that current time, you have no edge. You have no higher probability of it going one way or another. So, do I think right? I thought that this could be a potential reversal area at 15,782 because 85 on RSI on daily and critical resistance looking left, after a really nice run, and it did reverse, even though you could have just broken through it because the way Bitcoin supply demand works, or there's just a finite amount, and it could have just been completely absorbed over, all the reaccumulation ranges we had this summer. Goodness gracious, man. Talk about a divided country. Grayscale buying all the Bitcoin. They own a lot, man. Someone tell me exactly how much Bitcoin now Grayscale Trust has. Some decent buy orders coming in on Bitcoin. Pretty cool to see. Thank you, Logan, for that. Yeah. Oh, 100%, Brad. 100%. But the more, I don't want to, I was only talking about it for the sake of my argument with the symmetrical triangle, not trying to get people freaked out on one side or the other. I'm saying, I just think that the media proclaiming Biden as the president-elect doesn't mean he is the president-elect, right? And that's, again, indecision on the markets. That's all I'm saying right now, okay, as a streamer. And I think people on the Democrat side could understand and respect what I'm saying about the indecision, right? Doesn't mean one thing or another. It just means that there will be a legal battle. And the markets don't know what to do yet. So that's why that pattern's there. God. All right, Georgia, 14-0. All right, looks like it could be a blowout, man. $427 billion market cap's climbing. Wow. Let's take a look at total real quick. Yeah, man. It just was up and down. Bitcoin's 14,924. You got 3 hours, dude. So we can't get our hopes up on Bitcoin. For Bitcoin bulls, can't get the hopes up yet. But if it closed right now, it would be a pretty real, close to real bullish hammer, or close, very close bullish pin bar stuff. But then if you just get a few more candles like that, dude, holy crap, man. It could already be reversing, Oh my god, dude. Chat is losing it right now. Freaking out. Just remember, at the end of the day, man, we are all humans. We're all trying to make a living for our families, right? We're trying to make money, trying to make gains. We gotta look out for ourselves. And we are a community here. Almost 35,000 member strong community that's been built for years now, and we can't let what's happening right now in the political climate tear us apart, as some would like us to get torn apart. We gotta somehow stick together, man. All right? Because even people in your respective affiliations, political sides, don't care about charts. They do not care about technical analysis, man. That's why you're here. I wonder, man, if we could get back above 430 billion. All is well, dude. Seriously. That's all you gotta do. Hold that. But yeah, maybe the bearish divergence on the daily total looks a little bit more clear, 14.9 on Bitcoin. Been live now for about an hour. If you're enjoying the live stream, Hit that like button, that bell, that sub, man. And thanks for the 1,050 people tuned in still. Wow, 405 likes. I appreciate that, man. Seriously. Yeah, I'm not sure how long these dips will last, but all I know is just you're ping-ponging from resistances to old resistances as support for now. You know, you don't really want to fall back into this mega structure, right? You want to stay outside of it. What's up, Chiff? Thanks for the sub, dude. Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin is freedom, man. I mean, it definitely kind of is. I mean, because like the Fed eventually will digitize the dollar. All banks will digitize the dollar. And that, I mean, if they do that, then there's like, they have complete access to everything, right? Just saying, man, no one can control, you know, like monetary policies for one person and then, you know, it's different for another, right? Bitcoin is indiscriminate. And that's why it's important. I mean, I think it's so important right now with where we're going, dude. So no 30% retrace? I don't know, man. Like, you're talking about the last real discernible swing low was in September. You've made a 23% retrace, a shallow retrace. That's it so far. Alright, looking. So 23% retrace, so let's just say 25% retrace so far. So that's, I mean, you're getting close to 30% retrace on the sell-off already from that previous discernible swing low on the daily. Oh, what happened to YFI? I want to look at that one. It's still up 14% on the day, even though it was up 50% last night, chat. 50. It's up 14% right now. Wow. Still awesome. Still technically looks great for the next maybe few weeks. I mean, what could happen? It could always sell off double bottom or something, or make a higher low. But you think the bottom could be in on YFI if it's gonna respect the harmonic, if it's gonna respect the 1414 fib extension confluence with the 88% retrace, if it's gonna respect the bullish divergence on the MACD, on the 4-hour and the daily, and the volume signature, right? These volume signatures here, man, that's how reversals occur. You see it all the time. I mean, Bitcoin showed it at the bottom in March, right? So did the S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, all of them showed the insane volume at the bottom. Hey, touchdown Florida. It's not a rout. It's not a blowout yet. I'm not really sure how much volume there's. I'm just looking at the volume candles, and it was all-time highs, like, by far. So you reversed it a 23% retrace. And I think in time, if you give it a few weeks to a month, we could see 21,000 to 29,000 on this asset. But again, like, dude, get wrecked if you bought. Think about people buying at 17K last night when it was up 50%. You realize people did that. The only way, right, that this can sell off is if people buy up there to the sellers. So I think it's pretty cool, man. It's cool to see that, yes, it's lost a lot of its gains from today. It's still very much in the green. It's still up almost $2,000. And at the areas you're at, I mean, this is kind of lower, definitely lower risk. Value perceived areas. Sorry, man, keep harping on that. It's just, it looks pretty good, man. So I'm just reading a little chat. Okay, dude. Now, this is not just a good-looking homer. This is textbook. I mean, this is as good as it gets. Unfortunately, I wish we had more data, but you sometimes just don't, man. But But I just love the XABCD. And what's so cool is you could make B here and C here, and then it'd be a bullish bat pattern, I think. Yeah, it would be a bullish bat. And the PCZ is the same. So that's how you know, really, if you even messed with the newer peaks and valleys. You've got the same PCZ. That's wonderful, dude. That's how you know it. It's undeniable that this is the area where market participants would be placing bids to see higher prices, at least for a common everyday scrub retrace. So, you know, I don't know like how many new people we have in here or not, but you know, people ask all the time, like, what is value? Because I always talk about value and premium, right? Premiums at 43,000, values at 7,200-ish areas, right? 8,000. And Fibonacci is the tool that we use, right, to figure out what value is. So, you know, you got an asset that is in an uptrend, right? And then it reverses, right? And then you use Fibonacci. And so when it reverses, right, in the uptrend, you think eventually it would reverse and run to higher prices in time. And so market participants would be looking for a sale on that asset to go long again. And so, you know, you can reverse at the 618, but sometimes you get the reversal, but you don't catch enough bids to make higher highs, and then you sell off again, you're in a correction. But then at, you know, a 78% retrace, there's a 78% sale on that underlying asset. And then, you know, from there, we run to higher highs, and the trend that you were in continues, where you eventually break all-time highs, so, or the highest high of the run. So you should think about Fibonacci as a sale. We're trying to figure out where there's value, and value is that's all the retraces we get. If that makes sense. Just because some people out there might be newer and they're like, what is this guy talking about with Fibonacci, blah, blah, blah. That's the gist of it. And really, if you're newer and you want to learn more about Fibonacci, I have a wonderful video that is not monetized that you could watch. It's about 16 minutes long. I will post it right now. So get a coffee, check it out. And bookmark it, man. Bookmark that. That's how you're going to be able to learn how to use the Fibonacci tool on your own. I think that video would cover that, all right? Okay. Good luck, Wi-Fi. You're going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. Link, only down 1.8%. Wow. Look at this, dude. I mean, you know, you hit and it kind of exceeded the target, right? That we were down here, and it was like, all right, you know, minimum target for anyone trading this would be 1283 to 1308. Well, we hit it, and we up thrusted through the high from September 7th, 10th, and 13th. We couldn't break it. Bitcoin dumped, and so look what happened to Link. This is why profit taking is a real thing. I guess why people do it. So that's it, dude. Link's pulled back and is still fine, but you just maybe another higher low. No edge or anything right now on the oscillators. You're not even negative yet, so it's not like Bitcoin. It's like Georgia's about to score again. Get wrecked, man. Well, if you remember, like, even Coach Nick Saban was talking about college football. The meta has changed so much. The defense doesn't even really matter anymore. Like, it's all about the offense. It's crazy, man. It's just about the air raid. It's about insane play calling on offense. And that's why, I mean, especially like this year, where, you know, I think there wasn't even spring training, so there wasn't even tackling. You know, it was really tough this year of all years for defenses to be effective in preventing scores, right? Kevin Fish, that's true, but not really now. Not these days as much. Not 2020. Yeah, J-Pen, it's true. Sorry, just trying to keep paying attention to this. I'm not watching the game exactly, I'm just Gamecast. Okay, Link, you know, damn, everything got damaged, right? Taken on it. Or what about XLM, dude? You know, like, oof. Is that a cipher right there? X, A, B, C, D? Cipher, shark. Definitely seemed like it. You reverse there. Oh, hey, hold on. If this is a shark, we might be in business, man. Maybe a bullish 5-0. Is that real? Oh my goodness, chat. Are we gonna get a bullish 5-0 here? A bullish or a bearish shark turns into a bullish 5-0. So go to low to high. All right, so we are currently above the 50% retrace. If this is gonna play out, which I don't know, I think it's on Bitcoin here. If this is gonna play out, this is the reversal area. This is where it does this. That's what bullish 5-0s do. Okay. So interesting here. Will we rise? Bueller? Okay, keep your eye on XLM for a reversal at this area. Consecutive higher lows. You're in an uptrend for now. I mean, remember though, this one was one target has been hit on this trade setup, right? It was up here at 8.7 cents, but I think at a 50% retrace here, if we get that rally, man, we could test 8.9 cents for the first time, and that is where I have no idea if it's going to break that. That is a steel wall of resistance, man, and that is like the strongest resistance ever for XLM is 8.9 cents. May 2019, September 2019, November 2019, February 2020, right? I think we'd test that one time before failing, and it'd be reversing here around this area to go. Okay, bullish 5-0 stuff. See what happens. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. It's if the TO is to be respected, this is where it would reverse. Okay. Clayton, thanks for the $1.99. Phantom, if that's an S coin, that's $10 minimum for trash coins I've never heard of. Thank you, dude. And it's a $3 minimum for anything, for any request, because of precedence, because people would tip like $1 and try to request, 20 assets and ruin the stream. Or just kind of monopolize it, and it's like, nah. Plus, I mean, anyway, with the super chat, YouTube takes 30% of it anyway, so. Joe M, that might be you projecting, because I'm not sad. There's nothing indicating that I'm sad right now. I'm literally providing you analysis on a Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 4:18 Eastern. Sorry you're sad, dude. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum hit was not bad. It's like Heartline still inside the channel. That's why you watch, man, right? No divergence detected. Oh, maybe it's the rain. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because, I mean, what I used to do a lot before we started doing more, wow, what happened? What happened? Georgia turnover? What I used to do is, like, every day is, like, weather, like the weather. Because, like, dude, my uncle worked at the Weather Channel. I grew up. We go into the studio in Atlanta and stuff. I just love weather. So, it's just my mix of what I am as a streamer. So weather, dude, you can tell, like, thunderstorms. Bitcoin was down like $1,200 when I started the stream. Rain, thunderstorms, you get it. Kind of like, it's the weather, but for Bitcoin, kind of, yeah. What's up, Jared, dude? What's up? Take care. It's because of the rain. Yeah, there you go, dude. There's the smile, dude, okay? Y'all wanted it. Look on the 8s makes even more sense now. Yup. Get it? You see it? There it was. That's what they do on the Weather Channel. Yes, I certainly had a hangover on Friday. So much that I haven't even drank today, which is almost sacrilege on college football. Saturday. The music's quiet now. Oh no. I've been playing the wrong thing, dude. God, I'm sure, I bet you money this stream gets taken down for some song that played copyright. And I didn't even have it very loud to hear it myself, so rip. Man, Florida's about to score, dude. Let's go. It's about to be, this is what I'm talking about. All right, it's about to be 28 combined points in the first quarter in this game. An SEC game where, like, this is your third consecutive Florida-Georgia game where they're ranked in the top 10. What's up, Bert, dude? Thanks for the sub. Pure thoughts. See, to me, I don't know and don't really think so, because that Biden announcement stuff happened, and then maybe an hour and a half later, it feels like the big dump happened. We were already selling off before somewhat. So to me, I mean, it could be pure coincidence. It really could. But on the technical side, it doesn't seem too much like coincidence where these assets reversed. Right, for Bitcoin, you'd hit a high from December 26, 2017. You were at 85, 86 on the daily RSI. That enough, right? Those two variables alone. Anytime on a daily time scale, you've had a tremendous, miraculous run, and you're 85, 90 on the RSI, and you're at a critical resistance, potential reversal area. Those alone could lead you to believe it wouldn't be weird if we reversed at least for a pullback. Apply that to any freaking market. Relative strength index, the RSI, is just an indicator to determine overboughtness or oversoldness. And on the RSI, 50 is neutral. Well, between 60 and 40 is neutral on the RSI. Anything above 60 is in bullish territory. Anything below 40 is bearish territory. Anything above 70 is considered overbought. Anything below 30 is considered oversold. That's your RSI. And we look for divergence on the relative strength index to line up with the MACD histogram. There you go. That's the rundown of the RSI to answer a question in the chat. Crap, I'm out of coffee. Well, I've only had one. This is my first cup today anyway. I've only had one, so. Total market cap, 424 billion. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is just such natural stuff, ups and downs. You can't just go straight up, man, forever. You can't just go straight up like that. It's got to pull back. I think eventually Bitcoin will make hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour, and we will get an attempted rally to make a lower high, double top, or a higher high. I mean, there's still even room to run to the downside here on the curved line. Yeah, you can go down to 14.2, 14.150, right? You come down to back test the peak from June 26, 2019. You realize that's never been regarded as a support ever. So if it's never been regarded as support before, how do market participants even know if it's a real support now? It might need to be tested. So Blake, thanks for the sub. But locally, nice parabolic run still going on for now. That's it. What's up, Choice? Let's test. You may get it, you may not. I mean, again, at any point, if bulls start coming in, like, your hidden bullish divergence would be a thing. And that means upside would be implied. You'd actually have an edge. Wow, you got a tie ball game. 14-14. So we made it an hour and 16 minutes live. Bitcoin sell-off is all but stopped in its tracks, with 2.5 hours till your daily candle close and your 4-hour candle close. On the weekend, man, weekend effery, where it seems like we will get some small gap down if all stays the same. And trade setup sitting targets, man, before the dump. That's what's amazing, dude. Trade setups playing out before the plunge. People angry with the stream title. Dude, the stream title is just a joke, dude. I mean, what? Dude, that's the problem. I guess people are so I don't know. People got problems, dude. People, well, there's mental illness all over the internet, right? So anyone who has a problem with the stream title, dude, go outside, go do something, man. Like, I never do clickbait, really, you know, and emergency stream. I just said that because I'm going live at an unscheduled time, right? People so mad, dude. What are they gonna do about it? They're not gonna do anything. They're gonna cry about it, get banned, and that's it, dude. I win, you lose. Wow, Monero channel, yeah. Looks like you're back out of it. When was that posted? Oh, never mind. That was yesterday before the dump, so. Yes, I'm keto. I've never had one of those days, Tara. Literally, since I've started keto, I've never had one of those fries from McDonald's burgers. Never had that ever. In the 7+ months of me doing keto. So now, you know, maybe drink a little too much beer or something, like, you know, got over keto a little bit, but it's very easy to just, once you're fat adapted, 16-hour fasting after breaking keto, you start producing ketones again. It's very simple. So. Sorry, man, I should have another cup of coffee, but because I'm like, dude, sorry, I'm like addicted to coffee, kind of. I have it like every day, but I normally always have 2 cups. I'm just finishing my first one now, so. Is it, Kevin, to incorporate keto into the live stream? Is it, man? Could be. I don't know. It just practicing a diet of low carbs to no carbs anyway is good, right? High carbs always bad, man.
Bruh.
So back to 14.9. Well, on Bitfinex anyway. Coinbase still 14,882. So the 4-hour looks good, looks fine. You've certainly reset your oscillators where you were at 82 at the high point. Now you're sitting at neutral. You're at the equilibrium level of the RSI. We just talked about. We talked about the RSI. We are back to neutral. We've reset in the middle. We're 50, man. 50 on the dot. I'm really impressed about this. How well this is being regarded as support for now. What a tremendous bounce. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for the sub. Okay, I mean this is the very cool look here on the daily. Could have argued, man. I mean, you really could have argued in the end that there was maybe just a little bit of bearish divergence on the daily RSI. You are now, I mean, you're not overbought anymore, which is really good. Good to see us resetting now. Good to see it, dude. I mean, to me, we're at $14,850. To me, that's still so high. And I don't know, man. I've just been in this, most of us in this community, we've just been in this, like, yeah, we know it, man. Bitcoin, it's up, it's down. It goes from, 3K, 4K to 14K, all the time. And now we're at 14,850, and that's to me crazy. I still am just like, ugh. Do I want to be adding to my position, the position that I've acquired over the past couple of years? I don't know, man. Still really high premium for me. But hey, it doesn't mean it can't reverse to the upside. But I certainly don't think this is some sort of it was a buying climax and it's over now. I mean, you want to see a buying climax, you just look no further than June of last year, man. I don't know, like stuff like this. That's what you're looking for. Crazy stuff. All right, 47% swings, in a week. That's what you're looking for the end of runs. Maybe 50% drawdowns. Just don't think it's happened yet. I don't think it's done quite yet. I think what's happening on the daily, we'll get out over bought, which we have now, and then we would pivot, and then we'd run again, and then maybe we make a slightly higher high or somewhat higher high. We hit like 16.6 or 17.1, and then we make some really strong looking bearish divergence, and then we maybe get some big correction, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, it could be a bullish pin bar. But there's 2 hours, 26 minutes to go, so this thing could sell off and go red again. And very well could. It's just like, you get sell-offs, you get rallies. You just don't know yet. We need more data. We need more time to go by. Wow, thanks for the 500 likes, chat. I didn't even know I was going to be going live at this time, but with the price action, it was just like, hey, man, if I'm going to be here on the best of the days, I want to be here on the worst of the days, right? And that's why we watch. I mean, look at chart publications, Traveling Dog. Literally chart publications. Do you see it? I mean, it's chart publications. Chart publications, right? Patreon chat, trade setups, chart publication, right here. That's where XRP was. It was here, posted November 5th, and everyone that was a patron was pinged. If you have your notification set up right up here, your inbox should tell you when you get pinged by me. All right.
I'd like to do a tune at this time that I had the pleasure of writing a few years back.
Logan, you ready for dollar cost average into Ethereum, man? You ready for this, dude? You wanna get wrecked? I'm taunting you, dude. I bet you money. Tails. Give me a reason, dude. God. Okay, first quarter's over. The XLM does look good, man. I mean, as good as it could look, it doesn't matter, right? Like, if Bitcoin continues to sell off after this drawdown, XLM's bullish 5.0 will fail faster than you can say. I don't know, dude. Something. Okay. That's it, dude. So yeah, I mean, no altcoin trade setup or any harmonic idea or at a PCC could play out if Bitcoin dumps. YFI is still pulling back. You know, it's only up 12% now. It's continuing to pull back, man. Look at this. Scammy. Super scammy, dude. Get wrecked, Logan. Bashing say MRTA. Yep, not that fast, dude. Well, dude, because I posted a chart publication. I mean, what is a chart publication? It is a trade setup. Like, if I'm doing a chart publication, you have entries, you have exits, you have stop losses. That what would be considered? You know, look, dude, it's just I don't know. Like, pay attention to chart publications. What's up, Demetrius? Luminous. Yikes. Getting all my tail flips out of the way, Brad. Oh man. You're right. What am I doing? What's up, Lena? Thanks, dude, for the sub, dude. Thanks for all the new subs today. I just thought, I didn't know what kind of day this was going to be today, man. Double bottom, is it possible? Dude, everything's possible, man. Everything is possible. But what I liked, what I know is, like, you kind of had one on the 4 hour. You had 4 hour bullish divergence and daily bullish divergence. So could happen is you sell off, you double bottom, and then your RSI ends up showing the divergence or something, right? You're just at neutral on the daily, like 50 on the dot. Kevin said his friend texted him this morning saying Bitcoin is popping. He knew it was time for a correction. Yeah, dude. I guess, man. I guess. Listen, man, we've really covered what needed to be covered. So, you know, I appreciate y'all coming out. And thanks so much for just still like almost 1,000 people here. I don't know what else y'all could want from me. I mean, in terms of like analysis wise, right? Like, I mean, I try at any point now, anything I say is kind of just going to be redundant from earlier in the stream, right? So, pick 6 for Georgia? What? What are you talking about? Oh, you're wanting that to happen, I guess. Or is it just not updated on my side? Are you trolling, dude? I just need to turn this game on. I need to know this. It was a pick 6. Oh wow, there you go, dude. Pick 6. Get wrecked, Trasks. Well, so it's 21:14. Why is it not updating? All right. Drama and intrigue. I'm missing an awesome game. Okay. Ah, there you go. Okay, now it up. It's like, dang, man, it's so laggy. I've already done like multiple analysis on Bitcoin, all of them. So it's just not, at this point, it's futile. All right. So I'll be back. Thanks so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Stick around. Everyone be on alert, you know, like with what's happening with Bitcoin, the election stuff. Just know, in the end, we will survive. It won't. The end of the world won't happen, despite what a lot of people think on both sides. So just remember, the charts, the technical analysis, being respected time and time again is what keeps us together. So we're all we got, man. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the T. Hey.
a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
I don't know, sir.
Adios, turd nuggets.